Hello everyone and welcome to another chit chat on the 5 mile mark. And I would particularly like to talk about how beautiful yesterday was in more ways than one. For me, of course, it was Mother's Day and it was extremely warm and fun and loving and I mean I could not I couldn't ask for more when I look at the blessings and how I'm so thankful to have my children around me, my family, and still have my mother around, And that caused me to talk about the effects of yesterday, how it affected me personally when I look at other people sharing their moments, their photos, their memories about their mothers, whether you were male, whether you were female, whatever, all right? But it has affected your life in some way or another, and very significantly at that. And so I was thinking that, when we are born into this world and women give birth and we are on a journey, it seems to me we are on a journey. We are on a train line, a journey. And this journey opens up opportunities in all different directions. We can make choices. We can change situations. We can either be willing to be going forward or going backwards. Now, going forward or going backwards doesn't stop the train from going, all right? But you do not have to remain in any position that you don't really want to, because you have the opportunity at times to make that change and make that difference. Now, circumstances and situations vary for a lot of people. I understand that. But for every day that you get up, there's life, there's hope, then there is a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. So what am I getting to in all of this? I'll tell you. In looking at all those posts and stuff like that, and people sharing their sentiments about their mothers, I look at a generation. You even saw photos of a generation. The grandmother, the mother, the child, the grandchild. And you look at the generations and you say to yourself, what an amazing influence. An amazing influence. So when you are born and you get on that train of life and you journey, it will be worth your while to stop and think after looking back at yesterday, that you are leaving a generation behind. You are leaving a legacy behind. Whatever you do, whatever you gather, whatever you make of yourself, who you become, is so important, because that train stops for everyone. And we all have to get off. And getting off means that we all have to die and leave this earth. And so you don't take anything with you. But what remains is something in memory of you having been on that train. And it's going to be passed on to the next person connected to you or related to you. And you know what's even worse? Apart from you passing on to the people who are related or connected to you in one way or the other, you would have also impacted on people you met along the way who were not related to you. So acquaintances, people that who would have come into your path. And that is equally important, because when they connect with people from your generation, something's going to be said, something is going to be told, something is going to be remembered. So it's not just passing on into your own generic line. It is a lot about the path and the people you meet along the way, because that train is going. And so for a minute yesterday I said, but people are strange, because some people think, well, they're in this all by themselves and they are just going along the way and doing what they want and how best they want. And it really doesn't matter. But it does. Because they think for as long as it doesn't affect their own personal line, however they treat people otherwise, then that's no big thing. But it does. Because the people in your personal line meet people who you have met along the way who were not in your personal line. But there's going to be a connection that's going to take place. So you always have to be careful what you do and how you do it, because it goes around and it comes around in a generation. So the next time you think about that journey and that train line and how it goes, just remember the next stop could be yours.